Hello, fellow Toastmasters. Today is my icebreaker speech, and finally, I have joined Toastmasters after 20 years of avoiding the microphone and spotlight, but only to receive standing ovation from my mom. She'd be like, "Yeah, Dusty, you go, you get him." And I'm just like, "Oh." So I was thinking a good procrastination joke, and I thought of this hilarious one, but I'll tell you guys all later about it, okay? So public speaking, it's stand up, tell your story, and don't try to run for the doors. But in actuality, public speaking is stand up, hope your breath holds, and pray that no one's seen you holding your breath for the entire speech. Does anyone know why the skeleton didn't tell his joke in a silent room? Because he had no guts. So, so when I hold on, so when I tell, uh, when I public try to go public speaking, I want to have give my speeches with a certain gravitas, and I don't want to seem as though I am dancing with the podium or with the screen. Matter of fact. Uh, there's many speeches that I would like to do, but the top three are a sermon. It's not a, it'll be a peaceful sermon, but my church is just a stone throw away from St. David's. I go to attend a Peace Lutheran church, and I could just see Pastor Matt saying, or seeing Pastor Matt, and I'm waving at him, "Hey." He's like, "Whoa, what are you doing over there?" So, and then another one I'd like to do is F1 racing. I'm a huge F1 racing fan. I just recently got into it. So, does anyone know what F1 race cars eat? Fast food. And I can see I'm zooming right over your guys' head. So, does anyone remember when McDonald's had the 30 seconds or less for your meal through on the drive-through? You would So I could just picture the F1 cars racing through their vroom vroom, getting their grease intake for the race. And then lastly, but not least, I want to do a wrestling promo. So, ooh yeah, dig it. So I remember my father saying, "Hey, son, you know wrestling is fake, eh?" And I was just like, "But Pa, it's not. The drama is real. I need to go for a hydration break and a therapist to visit afterwards." And so in my journey becoming a Toastmaster, my first speech I was there for was Jomel's speech that she picked a bird and she chose the majestic, noble, soaring eagle. And then I'm like, dang, now I have to choose a bird for myself too. And what bird would it be? So I really pondered hard, and this bird is a little bit of a dorky bird. It doesn't fly, it doesn't soar. It does chase kids out of its pen. Yes, I know what we're all thinking. You chose the dodo bird. But that was my number two selection. But the bird I have chosen is the rooster. Its vocalness in the barnyard can't be matched by anyone else. And it crows on cue. So I hope that my journey as a Toastmaster does not go way of the dodo. Back to you, Toastmaster Nigel.